Hello and welcome back. Today we'll be playing some Refantazio, the demo. We'll see how it goes. You have started the game. I probably won't buy this game.
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt
But
of
yeah.
utopia. You saw the tribes
I'll play the
united
demo.
as one.
Oh.
To see if it's good.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close.
And yet, His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Okay.
Here begins the demo prologue of Metaphor Refantazio. What we have to offer you is but a taste of the story from its beginning, but through it, your experience will mirror the full version. Should you wish it, you may carry over your save data to the full version. We thank you for expressing your curiosity about our tale of fantasy.
Okay. I don't actually know how long this demo is. But yeah. Let's go to settings first. Sound. I like playing with... Yeah, I'll play it in English. I like playing the games in English. I don't know. I don't know how loud this is for you guys, like around like this is good maybe. I don't like playing with like too high sounds. I'll play it in high. It's kinda meaningless to render it like that much, I think. Ambient occlusion, yeah. Frame rate. Let's play it at like 144 limit. I don't think I can go up to that. Let's play it at 75. High. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Display. Yeah. Yeah. No VSync. I don't really know what this means, so yeah, I'll just keep to that. New game.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight.
Whoever you are,
Please tell me, does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. What?
Should I enter my real name? Ah, why not? I don't know if it matters, like...
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours.
Yeah,
It is a curious thing that in your eyes,
this is a bit
my
confusing.
entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
I don't know. Would I? Not
More
always.
than wishful thinking, more than fiction.
Yes.
Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
I think hard or normal. I go normal to be. Like, I guess, like I said, I probably won't buy the game though. It'll just be the demo.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming, mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving. Hurry it up. Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Let's want to get stuck like us.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Okay.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Louis saving us? Hey, you okay? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
What mission?
Come on!
Oh,
This
it's
is no
voiced?
time for jokes. You do know that if
Is
anyone
it
finds out who we
voiced in
really
Persona
are,
or
it's all over, right?
the
The mission's
Mega
more
Tensei
important than either
games?
of our lives.
I
If
don't
we
actually
screw
know.
this up,
I haven't
there's
played
no
Mega
going
Tensei.
back. Think we'll make it?
Okay.
Let's go. Stop!
What is that?
Watch out!
Those look especially yeah, those look especially dangerous. So watch out. Yeah, I didn't even have time to read it.
Okay.
Oh well. Can I attack them? I at least want to try.
Hey, your health is
Oh
I'm
no,
sorry.
no, not a good idea. Yeah, they told me to avoid them. I should have definitely avoided them.
So, fantasy is only fiction, is it?
Interesting.
Okay. Watch out!
There were some other, maybe these ones I think. No.
Come on.
You aren't supposed to fight here, I guess. You kinda can't.
Look.
Let's see how the PvP mechanics work in this game. Yeah. Well, I guess we should go there.
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew after all.
Really?
Makes the road a little easier.
Well, I guess the soundtrack is gonna be good at least. They usually focus pretty heavily on the
Over there.
soundtrack in these games. What's a relief?
Let's go.
Oh, maybe I should read it. Like, I don't know, should I read the text? I really wanna fight, like, yeah, I won't. They probably can't hit me. Oh.
Nice! I bet we'll find a use for that.
So this game is a bit more open world. I like that, like, a lot more I think than the Persona games. I think this is more similar to the Mega Tensei lines, how they do. But I think that's even more open world actually. Maybe I should lower graphics, because when I zoom I can kind of feel it dropping. You probably can see it since, yeah, it's hard to see when you're not the one playing.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
O great seeker, bearer of fantasy and truth, hear my wish and come forth, thy epoch of glory. I don't even have time to read it out loud. Like I said, I've said this in like earlier videos, but like I'm English, so yeah.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Get on with it then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you.
Oh no.
Oh,
careful!
Hurry.
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid!
Yeah, like this, well, I don't know. Like when you're now weirder, you probably shouldn't like even give money to beggars. You can like get stuff stolen from you and
you noticed
stuff
back
like
on
that.
the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even.
I don't even know what an old is.
Capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending a guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
Are they smoking?
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best. The saint could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed his highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Wow.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is.
Okay. Let's head to recruitment center.
So?
Okay.
Whatever will I do?
Let's save here. Guessing yes.
All right then.
Wow, it really looks like a map. So just this is just like, yeah, stories. I probably won't read that actually. Like, I like these sort of games, but like I won't read every single extra thing.
Huh?
Hmm?
An elder? Here?
An elder here.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Guess this shows you. I guess this shows you like that you can buy.
Yeah, until you see the price tag. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
How much?
How much is it?
You're not really going to fall for that, are you? How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with? You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution then.
I kind of like having
Your
a
survival is your own responsibility.
talking character. Basically, yes.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Let's head there.
Give it a fall, I say. Who else could it be?
Yeah, let's lower settings. Like, you probably can't feel this, but like, yeah, I can, so. I think, yeah, and this up to FPS actually. I think maybe ambient occlusion is actually the thing that's restrictions and stuff. Royal Capital Grand Trad? Or... yeah, I guess that's city name. Well, I have 2 different colored eyes and blue hair. I kinda stick out anyways.
All right. Let's go see.
What are you playing at?
Really now?
A recruitment center? What you want to enlist or something? It's just down the road, if that's the case. But an Elda enlisting? Bloody hell. What will be next? Wouldn't be in such a sore state if Lewis was in power. The mouth on this guy. If we weren't focused on saving the prince, I'd give him a piece of my mind. Well, let you scream and bear it. Yeah, it's gonna probably... this game is probably gonna be the most noticeable game where that shows that my English is definitely not perfect. But you just have to live with it.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
Well, I think I lost my memory, so I can't really know if I'm telling the truth or
Okay,
not.
you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
I need money, I guess. That's more
Pragmatic,
realistic.
if nothing else. But I suppose a vagrant like you could use the work. So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I've
always been pretty lucky.
Yeah.
I asked for your skills, boy. Last order of business.
Oh.
Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Let's name the protagonist. I don't know. What's like a Japanese name? Shouldn't even be. Like maybe I just name. I don't know. Does he have a canon name? I'll Google it. will. Yeah, I guess I'll. It says it doesn't really have one. Like. Yeah, will.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard
Name
about
isn't
the
really
monster
important
sightings,
because
stay sharp.
I don't know
out there.
when I say it.
We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next.
I'm surprised it was like he used to hire me, or didn't just shut me down. This guy seems like a character that will. Are you really noble? I take it you overheard my interview. Yes, guilt as charged. I am a noble, but just a countryside son of a lord. Well, let's just say that I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not. Wow, like it's definitely like a lot faster in the reading is in Persona. You're so young. Are you listening too? Well, not much of a choice if you don't have the money or a job. Read makes the world go around. As it were. You want a magic igniter? Join the queue. Cutting's only gonna get you shoot out. How can I join the queue?
Look at that.
Sure, there sure are a lot of wanted posters. This is no time for gawking. We have to get in line. Oh, you're in queue.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like,
Humans?
Next.
Or humans?
Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder. It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
brute force, crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Yeah, that guy will technically be a character.
Boy.
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Also has like a
another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousant strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my
Yeah, I
job
will.
any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
He doesn't have the hardest job, like he's
These
just...
days, most come with their own magna crystals.
He's a blue
So with
shield for him.
practice,
He's
anyone
just
can
handing
use
out the
magic.
igniters.
To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take on many different forms, like I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
A map?
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details.
Listen up, striplings. My name
Well, if you get
is
one
Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
Morning already?
Morning already.
Does it look like morning? Well, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
What book?
Oh, I don't know. The one lying right there that you're always carrying around? Good thing those bandits weren't much for reading, huh? Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens.
Nice.
Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. You see, no magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already?
I don't know if
Do
we
you
have
know
no
how hard it is for me to
conflicts.
turn these pages on my own?
Oh well.
Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
$11 degrees. Pretty cold. What does this even mean? Sure. Oh, say? Yeah. This
Shouldn't
will
we
a
be
few years
resting?
ago, maybe. Yeah.
I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday We can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me. I won't give up either. Trust me.
They really have no roads. Like, what is this? It's the road to like the capital city. And it's like sand. This is hard to build, but they should have been able to build stuff like before the monsters came, right? It's kind of weird.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Let's see. Hey, don't forget. Okay then.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination. The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It's hard to explain.
It's, hard to explain.
Some kind of fantasy novel, you said. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
I apologize for him.
See? Take a cue from your friend in the lesser tribe. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone, help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me,
Oh,
man.
I guess
What happened?
we'll be fighting soon. He's
Not one of
unconscious.
mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's
Yeah.
wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew the guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear, fight with pride, and we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go!
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up.
Well,
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
new ally. Stroll. Still a brave fighter trying to conceal his ability. Has become your ally. I guess he'll be like a warrior.
Oh, this is bad.
I saw like the first trailer, and I think they have like
Just hope
classes.
our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out. Okay? Here we go. Actually,
I see.
Okay. We should go inside, yes.
this is...
What is that?
There it is. That's a human.
Yeah, I guess humans are monsters in this world.
We have to help the survivors.
Oh. Damn it.
It doesn't really look like anybody has
Hurry.
survived. They're not there.
This is bad.
What?
What do you think?
I'm glad you still got your wits about you. With you here, I'll turn off this. Look, we don't stand a chance against that thingy if we don't attack it together. Attack it separately. We can only fight.
Take care of it, please.
Understand the two of us working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Press V to engage in a squad battle alongside your allies. You can press V anytime, but if you use space, attacks with stun enemies first and start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the offensive by continuously attacking with space to deplete the enemy's break gauge that appears next to them, eventually stunning them.
Things will be fine.
This battle's
Oh, yeah.
Let's take them all out.
Get ready.
Oh, that's actually pretty big damage. Yeah, I guess we just get the first turn.
The power is tougher than I thought.
Can I not choose what he does? Oh well. Let's just melee.
Run to us.
He's kind of wasting his mana.
That'll do it.
Wait. Be careful.
Hey. Okay.
Okay. It's a chance, it's not like 100%. That's kinda weird. Let's try using
Let's
a
go.
skill. I only have mage fire.
Fire. Through here. Burn to us.
Let's catch our breath.
Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
Points. Also, you get like a point and you get a. You can choose. I can like magical damage. Luck. Is this because I choose? I'm pretty lucky. I got 5 extra points in luck. Really? Is that how that worked? If that's the reason, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, I think it is actually. Well, maybe I should have picked something else. Although, more items is never bad.
We'll be safe for a while.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
I think I'll stack magic for the early game first.
Look!
Push through! We have the edge.
Stay calm, everyone.
Oh, this case, yeah, this isn't human, so I guess they're weaker.
Even easier than expected.
I think that's all of them.
Oh, someone is alive. Well, guess you're not getting any help.
Run. No.
Shouldn't we save the ones we can save? They're literally lying there. Could have we saved them?
Damn it!
Ah, damn Elda. I knew this fort was cursed. You're why that horror attacked.
Hey.
Calm down, it's not his fault, the human up here. You must know that surely. But everyone's dead. They all had families. Help me, Elda. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it.
Well, guess we're not helping them.
Hold on. You?
You're searching for someone? Yeah, let's do it. I thought as much, now it makes sense. Why hide this from me? I trust you have a good reason. Well, to tell you the truth...
What?
That cry, is that from the human from earlier?
Was that?
It sounded like it came from the top of that tower. Maybe there are still soldiers fighting there. Right there. We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescuing the survivors takes precedence. To the top of the tower.
Let's hurry.
Oh shit.
We'll hold our ground.
He gets the first attack. That's not good. Enemy ambush squad battles. If you're attacked and then you'll be forced into a squad battle that begins on the enemy's turn, which is dangerous. Yeah. Makes sense. Pretty similar to how it works in Persona.
I won't hold back. Burn!
Die hard!
Let's use supplies. Yeah. That's right.
This'll do.
I shouldn't have done that. I could have just killed him.
Burn to us!
Yeah, I should have just killed him and then used the supplies outside of combat, which you probably can. I don't know if you can, but like, you have to be able to, right? Yeah, you can. Heirloom greatsword. Oh, she can fight too later, maybe. Oh, not now. Can I fall down here? No. Old coin. Maybe you can sell that for...
This is our chance.
Let's take them on! The power of fire!
Can you choose? You're the one that controls them?
Some enemy.
Our usual tactics
Oh,
should
I just joined.
Let's go.
Not good.
I missed. What's the chance of that? Like 5%? 10%? If it's unlucky.
Wrap this up! Snake, I won't hold back!
Okay.
Alright, victory is ours!
I think that's all of them.
Oh.
Now's our chance.
Okay.
I thought that would be like item, not an enemy.
Burn to us!
They chose the wrong opponent.
I think we're in the clear.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
Oops. Game overview. You can see my Steam account. Maybe I should. Oh well. Who cares? Who cares? Maybe I'll kiss it out if I feel like I. Well, what I wanted to check was the settings, system settings. Is it here? Camera assist. I kind of want slow here. Like I'm way too slow at reading English for to be able to read that. So excuse for animations. Language difficulty. Dash. I guess you can't. Or is it because we're just allies and he isn't in my party? Maybe. Well, I guess we'll learn that later. Let's fight the boss. Well, at least I guess it's a, like, I think it's a boss. The roof is just a bad. Might have a moment. For a moment, I have my doubts there could be any survivors facing that monster together. May not even save anyone at this point. Yeah, that might be true. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's a noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's possibly for nothing? Actually kinda true. Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then almost be the noble who runs away. Not this time, I can never live with myself. Well, I'll just say there were like 3 survivors before that were dying. We could have probably saved them.
Hey.
And you plan to forge ahead despite the risk. I think you refuse to die until you found whoever it's you're searching for. Oh, murdering this bad. There's no turning back.
Leave it to me.
There's no way I'm running from this now. I see.
I'm heading out.
Well done. Lend me your strength. Let's see how it goes.
What do you think?
This feeling, I knew it, that humor from earlier is up there. What should we do?
Yep.
Yeah, let's go. Why not? Oh, yeah, everyone is dead. Damn.
Such tremendous power.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
This is probably maybe I don't know, maybe you can win this fight. Let's see what happens.
We'll just have to make it work.
No, the mission depends on our survival. Yeah, let's start with just fire.
Vile monster.
It's definitely read.
Burn to us.
We probably can't win this fight. I don't think anyone does, right? Yeah, there's no way you can win this fight.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
There's probably gonna be something that happens.
I'm not going down like this.
I'll guard.
The power of fire.
Yeah, it just both.
How is
it this strong.
There's no way you're supposed to win this, right? Yep, and yet.
I'll distract it. You two run!
What?
Yeah.
Above all else, I am a noble. And a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live.
Well, I guess we didn't run away. He died though.
No! Please, say
I think he'll survive. There's no way.
Don't be a fool. Just run for it.
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler.
I'm flying.
Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
What is going on? This is like the... Well, I'm just gonna say the game's concerned with. Is this the... how you gain like your persona powers or whatever? I don't know. Feels like it seems kinda like... Yeah. Very similar to how it was in like Persona 5 and 4 and 3. I haven't actually played 5 and 4. I know what happens in 5, but don't really know what happens in 4, so... Yeah, I'm gonna play Persona 3. Looks very similar too. Maybe it's a bit different though, since it's a different series. Let's see. It's pretty cool.
What the heck is going on? Anyway.
Yeah, I guess this guy can.
Wind.
Now I'm just gonna do a little damage all of a sudden. But then after his fight, I think he's gonna be weak again. What's more, I can use magic despite his left igniter. Yeah. Oh, the enemy I'm facing doesn't have any meter either, and I think he's using magic.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks?
Attacking weak points. Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you hit one of those weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent's weakness or scoring a critical hit against an enemy against them will only decrease the turn icon by half.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade
Yeah,
feet. We can
that's
target those.
kind of how it works in Persona. But not like you can, if like 5 enemies you're fighting, you can crit every single one and just keep critting or like using effective attacks.
It's okay. We can do this.
I think using the just killing the legs or what we should do. I think the limbs, it's kind of similar to Monster Hunter, no? I don't know. Like... Yeah.
Eating from its own body. Can you knock those apples off?
By this power. Wind.
It's probably weak to me, so I can kill. No. Shit. Maybe it's weak to fire. Maybe I should just use my... Yeah, that would actually make a lot of sense. It was...
The freedom of a wanderer.
Retry, turn back the clock? No, can I not use normal magic like my normal?
Is there another way?
Really? Really? Yes, we do. No, I should have used my attack. I think it would make a lot more sense if it was weak to fire actually.
I think, you know, maybe there's something I can do.
Is this like, I don't know.
You
No?
sure you've got this? Look, just ask me for help when things get tough, okay?
Yeah, if I'm very close to losing, I think I will win. I don't think I will lose next turn, anyways.
Not like they could get you with that. We don't take out those apple things? I think we'll You sure you've got this?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Wind!
Yeah, he does like 0 damage. Split free. Why does he get 2 turns?
We don't take out those apple things? I think we'll regret it.
Yeah, you said it like 10
You
times.
sure you've got this?
I won't hold back! It's still up?
Nice dodge! Not like they could get you with that. We don't take out those apple things?
Yeah, fine.
Understood. Leave
Get
it to me.
apple down. For God's sake.
Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in
Let's
there.
go!
Oh my god.
Scour!
It's kind of like Morgana. Kinda irritating character.
You're barely
Still
holding it together.
I can't give up now.
You're barely holding together. Gotta heal up quick.
Yeah. I do have small recovery, really small. Full HP for 4 mana. This is like why HP is such a like not valued stat in these types of games, because you can just heal back so cheap, while like your mana
The freedom of a wanderer.
is so much more important. I feel like.
I won't hold back! Wind!
I think we'll just get full mana recovery right after this anyways, so I can just might as well just use all the mana.
Seeker! Scour! A tough one.
Okay. Yeah, well, this will, well, if nothing else happens, this will probably be the end of the video. Just saying that now, if the video ends abruptly. Okay. Let's put 1 into that, and then, yeah, and 1 into endurance. This is pretty good. American endurance.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice?
Secret
And
too?
you!
Really?
What was that power you used?
It's gonna be a, I don't know.
You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was... Look, that scroll...
Wow, he's still alive, guys.
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
Kinda like this guy.
That voice.
Oh, he's the...
Grius! Oh, thank goodness, you're alive!
Yeah.
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Well, you can't just tell us?
Ah, right.
Really?
I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Really?
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Who's Luis?
Is that a real question? About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general, the youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself.
Why didn't they just...
But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, And he's clearly intelligent. To the masses, he wants.
If even you're that worried about him, this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
Really?
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you.
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
There, I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands.
We have to.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light.
Well,
I'm counting on you.
That'll be enough for
Feels like the mission is finally starting.
today, I think. Yeah.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. Now, all we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Yeah, well, I'll end this video here.